YouTube, bro. We got TikTok conspiracy theory videos. Like I like watching these type of videos on my own, so I figure like why not react to it with you guys because I be having stuff to say about these videos. These videos be crazy. But anyway, if you're new, go ahead and leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and react to it.
Okay, my conspiracy of the day is that I don't believe that every person that we see out in public is a real human being with a soul and a heartbeat. I think there's NPCs walking around that are not real
What?
humans, almost like extras in a movie, background characters. Call me crazy, but I don't believe it.
Oh, bro, y'all think that? Y'all really think there's fake people in this world? Like, not woke people in this world? I don't know. It's like, yeah, some people can be dumb, some people can like not know stuff, but there might be some real NPCs in this world, bro.
The world ended in 2012. Well, a lot of people believe so. And not in the Hollywood fireballs and explosions way. No, they believe something far stranger happened, that reality itself shifted, and there is a good reason to believe so. The Mayan calendar didn't mark the end of the planet, it marked the end of the timeline we knew. Think about it.
It's like that movie 2012, bro. 2012. Y'all ever watched that movie? How it like all went down and stuff? I think that's why they named it 2012. 2012. The Mayans.
Since 2012, doesn't the world feel off? Time feels faster. Memories don't match. Small details, brands, movie lines, even history itself have changed. People call it the Mandela effect. I call it leakage. Some believe CERN, in their hunt for the God particle, didn't just smash atoms, but smashed reality. They tore a tiny hole in the fabric of existence, and we slipped into a copy. A copy that looks the same, but isn't. That's why the world feels less real, more chaotic, more artificial. That's why every year since then feels like a fever dream. Maybe the original Earth is gone. Maybe we're the ghosts now, drifting through a simulation built to keep us calm. But the cracks are showing, and the more you notice them, the more unstable this fake world becomes. So go ahead, tell yourself 2012 was just another year, but deep down, you know something changed.
This is just a theory, not a fact.
Right. Could
Dead
be a
internet
fact,
theory
though.
is a conspiracy theory. It's not proven, but the idea is that the vast majority of the internet now is just bots. It's bots on the social media, it's bots making blogs. So I found a study that Berkeley did. They looked at 1.2 billion posts. Their estimate is in 2019, about a third of the internet, 35%, was bot-generated content. Now in 2025, it's about 60%.
Jesus Christ.
This is across everything. And obviously a big part of this is the advent of ChatGPT, right? Because now it's incredibly easy to have it post very compelling looking stuff. By definition, it's kind of hard to find good data, right? And so people have very different conclusions on it. London Cyber Lab did one. So their estimation is that human share is actually about 80%. So only 20% of the internet is actually bot generated content. Pretty different from what Berkeley said. One of the quotes is the platform filters remove roughly 96% of AI spam. And they say like Reddit is only like 15% AI spam. And then a Yale study, similar thing. They basically said 38% of posts on Facebook are by bots, but they only get 7% of the engagement. And so what that means is like, yes, there's an enormous amount of bots generating stuff, but you're not really seeing it. And so there's different ways to interpret this theory. And so I just kind of encourage people based on these numbers to remember as you're going around the internet and you see people arguing or whatnot, and it feels like everybody is at boiling point. I just encourage you to remember all of this is fake. I made up all of this with an AI this morning. None of these websites are real.
Oh my God.
And so it really makes you think that if you go on the internet and you read a post that says that your conspiracy theory isn't real, that's probably a bot who made that website to convince you it's not real.
It's truly insane.
None of these links work. You can't
You made
click
a fake Berkeley data lab page? This is psychotic, Doug. I was reading this and I was like, oh, this is kind of good. This means that even though there's a horrid amount of like bot posts, it means as humans, we're like seemingly relatively good at not engaging with fake content. And then you fucking rug pulled me.
That's crazy. You can make fake websites now.
I am not usually a conspiracy theorist, but I have one cooking and I genuinely believe it. I wholeheartedly believe that the reason the government does not take care of our veterans better is because keeping our veterans in a place where they're constantly having to survive instead of thrive means that they are far less likely to be able to participate in a form of resistance against the government. And I think that their input in a resistance would be our best shot at actually overthrowing an authoritarian government. Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns?
Leave y'all thoughts and comments down below.
So I don't think I'm the only one tripping on this picture of Justin
Here we
Bieber
go,
posting a picture of a child with a pizza emoji on it. And this guy has to know about the conspiracies with this one. And if you know, you know, but...
There's a conspiracy theory with pizza now. Bro, I just had pizza yesterday, bro. I hope he ain't gonna say nothing bad about pizza, bro.
I looked at the comments because there's 12,000 of them and everyone is asking the same question. Like, literally, you could have put any other emoji other than a pizza. It always feels like Justin Bieber's trying to say something, but he can't really say anything. So he just does stuff like this, especially with the Yummy music video and the Diddy stuff. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's trying to communicate and wants to say stuff, but can't. I don't know.
I was a part of the Gifted and Talented program in the 90s, and I just found my binder. The things I found. For starters, they had us doing worksheets in Morse code. Here's one of them. So they gave us at the top what the Morse code is, and then we had to fill out the rest of the worksheets to like make codes and messages and stuff in Morse code. A lot of our worksheets were about different codes. This one is literally called Codes to Crack. So you can see there, they gave us like 8 letters, and each of the columns is a different code. So for this one, there was 8 letters. They gave us the corresponding letters, and then we had to figure out the rest of the alphabet and fill in the rest of the column. But there's so much more. Like the stuff I found in there, I'm like, what were you training us for? Like, why was I 10 years old speaking Russian? It's cool, but I don't actually remember anything. Except that's my name, so I do remember that. I'll share more as I go through the whole thing, but it's like there's like hundreds of worksheets in there, so like it's gonna take me a minute.
You know how we always say, oh, this wasn't on my bingo card, I didn't expect that. Bro, there is a rabbit hole right now. I was just on Godiva's page, the real Godiva goddess. I was just on her page, and they are linking Ghislaine Maxwell to not only JonBenet Ramsey, but Madeleine McCann, or Madeleine McCann disappearance as well. If you go back and look at the sketch, the drawing of who the suspect was in the Madeleine McCann disappearance, bro, are you serious? And this is supposedly another reason why they are too scared to release the files. Also, they said that Ghislaine Maxwell attended JonBenet Ramsey's last birthday party. Whoever the psychic was or the astrologer that said that 2025 was going to be the year of everything being revealed, you ate with that. You ate good with that. This is crazy. Was she really at that birthday party? Bro. This is why Razzle Dazzle doing what he's doing is so fucking important. Release the files, unredacted. I know y'all are saying that the victims The victims, every single one of those victims that spoke out or on the White House lawn wants the files unredacted. Because they keep saying the victims, they're using that as a way to, no, release them, unredacted.